time for another adventure with Celtic Walks. It's Friday morning at the end of August. We're the 23rd of August. So what I decided to do was, before I head off to Pakistan, is head up to where my grandfather's family's from, at Carrickfergus. It's in Northern Ireland. It's about, I'd say about a half an hour, 20 minutes outside of Belfast. So we're going to try to get there by hitchhiking. So if you've seen my other vlogs on the hitchhiking in Ireland, this will be my fourth different type of adventure to see how we get on. I'm looking forward to the aspect of it. Little side note, my sister was asking about my DNA and stuff. She wanted to do the history of it, so I purchased it through YouTube, on one of the YouTubers that I follow, Backpacker Ben, and I paid the 39 euros for the DNA kit, which was fine. I was looking forward to that, but they make you sign up this temporary thing. Now it's a bit of a scam. I paid the 39, they sent you the kit, you swabbed your mouth and stuff in the two places, send it back, post it back. Then it takes, once they receive it, it takes 4 weeks for that. Now, in the meantime, I kept getting these little reminders. Do you want to sign up for the full time? All the times I declined. I just wanted it. Yesterday, I had a PayPal notification. I had paid 121 euros and 77 cents for the automatic annual renewal. I did not ask for that. I'm sure it's written somewhere in the small print, but it's a scam because it's going to take you longer than the 30-day trial to get your results. So be wary. If you want to get the your heritage and your DNA done, and you're willing to pay which turns out to be like 170 euros, feel free, but watch out for that. So my heritage, not recommendo. But anyways, on light of that, I still really am interested in going up to Carrickfergus. There's a beautiful castle there. I want to show you that up. But all I have on me is my backpack, my good old hiking shoes. We're gonna walk to the same place where we started. If you remember when I went to Galway, we're gonna walk to past the Maldron on the N11. We'll put up our thumb there. We'll see if we can get to Belfast today. Hope it's so. I don't have any accommodations booked today. I'm just going to be winging it. I tried the couch surfing. There was 2 couch surfing ones in Carrickfergus. I gave a request, but didn't get any response back. So that's out of the way, unless some miracle happens. I get one on the road. I've checked out a few places on booking.com on my phone. There is options there. Some of them are pricey. There's a couple of hostels, but they're not very highly recommended. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get there. First of all, it's not the easiest thing. So we're going completely across the island. We're in the sunny southeast to the very north of the island. So we'll see if we can get there. And so stay with me and join me on this adventure where we're going to hitchhike from Wexford town all the way up, hopefully, to Belfast and maybe Carrickfergus. Okay, here I am. We're almost at our spot where I'm gonna pitch up. I got my handy duty sign I've made up. Very arts across, right? We'll see if this works. I'll be getting the thumb out here. We'll see if we can get collected. Stay tuned and see what happens. Looks like a UK reg. What's that?
We're heading up north.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, chances, eh? I just got here about 2 minutes ago.
We're going to Banbridge, as far as Banbridge.
Okay. Geez, that'd be amazing. Thank you very much. My name's Nick here.
Mick, Hodge.
Pat?
Then I'm Hodge.
Hodge, yeah.
It was just the names taking orders, and I go, Scott, he's going to Belfast, and he called in.
Yeah, I'm going back. I have a YouTube channel, and I travel all over the place.
Yes.
My family, my grandfather is from Carrickfergus.
Right.
And my granny was from White Abbey. And they immigrated to Montreal before I was born.
Yes, you're born over.
Just because my grandfather, they were a very loyalist family, and my granny was a Catholic, and he was actually ostracized from the family, and he had to immigrate.
We're total opposites too. He's a Republican and I.
Yeah. So want to go back to Carrickfergus, and I figured it would be go around, see if I could see the graves of my great grandfathers and stuff like that. I've done the DNA thing, and I have a list of about 8 names, like great grannies and great great grannies. So I'm going to go around and try to find them.
Well, I was going to say there from Banbridge you should get a bus, a couple of quid it is. Pretty regular.
Yeah,
It's every hour on the hour, isn't it? Or just past the hour. So that's a quite chunk of the journey taken out.
Oh, geez, yeah. Especially because I was sort of worried about getting a lift to Dublin.
Yes.
And then it's hard to get done unless they were going to the airport. It's easy enough to get to the airport. You get up there, but it's just that bypass around to Dublin and that. Because
the M50, I hate it.
Oh yeah,
I did a few months ago. I did 48 hours of hitchhiking in Ireland.
Right.
So I started in Wexford, and I ended up in Donegal town. But one of my stops was it was in Malahide. So I had to walk from Malahide to the airport, and I just stayed in the airport that night, pretend I was stealth camping there for the night, and then the next morning I got in, and a guy took me right to Donegal. So I actually was interested there.
At the airport you'd be lucky enough because
people are getting out.
People are going to different places.
Yeah. So I just and then the last time I hitchhiked to Galway City because I was doing camping in Aran Islands.
Nice one, yeah.
So I started right at that spot. I was in Galway City in 4.5 hours.
That was good going.
I had 4 lifts, and the longest I waited was for like 2 minutes. So my goal is to try to bring back hitchhiking to Ireland. Like a lot of people, especially, I work with a lot of younger people, are like 20s to 30s.
What do you think what's going on in the world now?
And they say, oh, you can't do it, nobody does it, nobody does it. Listen, you can, people, obviously if you had 2 or 3 lads standing on the side of the road, you wouldn't get collected.
Yeah.
But if you're by yourself and you don't look like a serial killer, you will get picked up.
That's the way we all travel around.
Yeah.
When we were young again.
Yeah, I know that.
Any festivals or anything.
I know they say the world is a different place, but
It's a scary place.
we don't really have that many murders in Ireland.
I think it's a mass immigration. I mean, them kids that were stabbed up in Dublin and the ones that were stabbed in England, and there was another stabbing.
I know. I travel. I'm going to Pakistan in 8 days. And everyone says don't go to Pakistan, but I've looked that up. They're the nicest people on the face of the earth. I was in Nepal last year for a month. I've been to Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, a lot of places.
You're doing that for serious traveling then?
Yeah, I've been to...
Where are you from originally then?
Montreal. I was born in Montreal. Came here in 2008 in Wexford. Been there my whole life, and then I got cancer just before the pandemic, prostate cancer. Yeah. But I had it sorted because I had private healthcare, so they operated on. It was good, and then when it was clear, I went and did the Camino. Yes. So I walked the Camino, and I figured the Camino it was a good experience. The first time really traveling out alone on my own for a certain amount of days, and I just got it. And then after that, I said, I wanted to go to Nepal and hike in the Himalayas, so I did that. But I said I'd start a YouTube channel because I'm watching all these YouTubers, and I realized that they actually make money doing this.
Yeah, they do.
So I said, I'll give it a shot. So 2 years ago, actually, last week was my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, my first video. So I'm monetized now. I'm not making a lot of money, but...
Have you tried TikTok?
I have TikTok out there, but
they're making a lot of money on that.
So, but my goal is just to document my travels and show it as a budget traveler, mostly. And it's also for like my grandson and that. Like he's just 2 years almost. Right. So when I'm gone, he'll be able to look back and see what Grandpa got up to, and that's...
You'll finish it.
You could have half Ireland back. Hitchhiking. There's no doubt. But you see another thing that changed, that the infrastructure with all the motorways.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but it can be done. You just see a lot of people don't like rejection.
Yes, yes.
And so when you put your thumb out and then 10 cars pass, it's like 10 cars reject you. I don't look at that. And like I've been fairly lucky, you know, so far. One time when I did the 48 hours, the longest I waited was about half an hour. But for the most part, you get collected in 5-10 minutes. And the people have all been sound. You have good conversations. You know,
Get to meet different people.
yeah, that's what I like, to meet people and to get experiences of you know, what they've been through, what I've been through, and
Yes.
you know. Okay, so it's about 5 to 1. So basically, we're doing great timing. We're just outside of the airport in Dublin City. We're stopped off at the Apple Green to use the bathroom and keep going. So we're heading right. They're going to Ballymena or something like that up in the north. So it's not too far, just past Belfast. So couldn't be luckier. You know, the first trip and I'm already going in there. So I'm telling you, hitchhiking is the way to go in Ireland. So my adventure so far has been nothing but great success. And now I'll just go to the bathroom and maybe pick up something and we'll head on. Very nice for a rest stop. The bathrooms are really nice, really modern. So I don't think I'll get something to eat now because I don't want to be rude. I'll just wait. Just wait till I get into the final destination. I'll get something to eat. And now we'll just go back to the car and keep the journey going. Heading up to the north, Carrickfergus. Here we go.
Restaurant, yeah.
Oh, very good. Well, thank you very much.
Not at all, not at all. You're more than welcome. Hope you have a good trip.
I hope so too. I always usually do when I go up here.
Yes, yeah.
You know.
I'll just drop you here.
Yep, this is perfect.
I'd have to go open that door for you now.
Yeah. Thank you very much again. So it's a Celtic Mick-Walks. Thank you very much again. Cheers. Alrighty, let's put this down here. Put the old jacket on. So, we're 90% of the way there. We're in Bandsbridge, just past Bandsbridge actually. So we're about, I'd say 23 kilometers, I'll put the link up in the description there, to heading to Belfast. So 90%, and I'll give you an update on the old time. It is now 2:04 in the afternoon. So we're doing really good. Now here's where I'm going to be waiting up there. There's a place to get something to eat if I want, but we'll just head out there and we'll see, get the old sign out and see how lucky we get. To lash a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside, get a quick bite to eat there. Maybe a coffee, I'll see. Just gonna, if you can see outside, it's just storming down. So I want to stay away from the wet stuff if I can. I don't want to destroy other people's cars. To the old money link, took out £50. Remember, whenever you use an ATM, decline the conversion, decline. So there's a $2.95 charge, but then they want to charge you some more for the conversion, so don't do that. So I'm going to stop here and get a quick bite to eat. Something to eat at the hot counter and a place to sit in, and then we'll transfer luck again in a bit. So I went for the chili maple crispy shredded chicken and chips, and I got myself a Coke Zero here. We'll see how much it costs. Now for the great reveal. So the crispy chicken meal was £6.50. Here we have it, and then that was $2.20. So $8.70 was the whole deal. So you're looking about just under a tenner. And of course we got the wooden forks. Not a big fan of that, but we'll give her a shot. Looks good. Crispy chicken. Let's see. I'll hit the spot. I'll eat this and then we'll go back outside. The rain is starting to stop there, so perfect timing for the break. Stopped. So it was perfect timing for the break. I just had that chicken. Chicken was good. Chips were hot, weren't bad. And Coke Zero was Coke Zero. So we'll chance our arm and see if we can get picked up outside this place at the on-ramp to get onto the motorway to head to Belfast. Like I said, update, we're about 24 kilometers. I'll put the link up here and show you the map of it. I took a little screenshot of where we are and where we have to get to. Still drizzling a bit though. I started at 11 o'clock this morning in Wexford town.
Wexford?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I walked to a place near where I would usually try to get collected, and literally I was there for a minute, and then somebody was coming up the north to Bansbridge. So
Everybody's listening, but
it is. This is my fifth adventure of hitchhiking in the last year and a half. I started it at saying that I used to do it as a kid and it was a lot of fun, and people at work said, "You're mad."
I used to do it all the time.
They said, "Nobody picks up hitchhikers, nobody."
No.
So I said, "Oh yeah, well, I'll try it." So I went to hitchhike to Waterford. Then it was grand. Then last year, about 6 months ago, I did 48 hours of hitchhiking in Ireland. Started in Wexford, I ended up in Donegal town.
Cool.
And then about a month ago, I said, okay, I'm gonna go to the Aran Islands. So I had booked a glamping day and a camping day. So I said, see how long it would take me to get from Wexford to Galway City. 4.5 hours I was there. I waited.
You're not fucking, if you had
you drove there, it wouldn't have. No, it was great, and you get to meet people. And then here, I started up in Wexford town. Had somebody that were just in Wexford town for a family reunion, and they drove me all the way up to Bansbridge, and now I'm like,
no way.
And then so this is my second lift, and I only started, so it's great.
You had the Carrickfergus.
Yeah, I mean, because my grandfathers are originally from there.
Cool.
So I live in Wexford now for the last 16 years.
Oh yeah.
But my grandfather, great grandfather, I did the family DNA thing for my sister wanted it, so, and then I started picking up all the things. So I know where all the graves are. So I was going to do the castle because I like the castle. I've been there once.
Are you going to stay up tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to find a place when I get,
You'll be fine. There's loads of...
Yeah, and then I'll just go find the graves if I can, and then the castle, and then I'll just take the bus or something back tomorrow afternoon, evening.
Your adventure will be over.
That's it. We're there. So, yeah. Number 2. So I met a lovely gentleman, John Rice. He picked me up. Now I'm in Lisburn. So we're just outside of Belfast. So we're not too far. So that was a quick ride. I was stopped at that petrol station. I think 3-4 cars went by and I was picked up again. So we're very lucky so far. Now we'll just keep on going, see if we can get into Belfast. Hi, how are you?
I'll take you to Belfast.
Perfect. Not too bad. Starting to rain now too, so.
24.
I started at 11 o'clock this morning in Wexford town.
Oh geez, you did well.
I did very well.
You did, yeah.
A lot of nice people.
Very good.
I had a couple that were coming from Wexford. They were at a family gathering or something.
Right.
And they were heading to Bansbridge.
All right.
So they drove me all the way to Bansbridge, and then I had a gentleman that just dropped me off to here.
Right.
He's lived in Lisburn, and he said, stop here, you'd be able, because everyone goes to Belfast, you get to Belfast that way. So the reason I'm going is I'm going to go to Carrickfergus tomorrow, probably to the castle and then the graves and that, because my great-grandfather and all his family are from there.
All right, very good. Where are you from?
Montreal originally, but I lived in Wexford the last 16 years.
Oh, have you? All right. What brought you to Wexford, or is that a silly question?
No, it was
a woman.
No, it wasn't a woman.
No,
Everyone thinks I'm mad. It was the weather.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I like...
This is our summer.
See, Ireland and is 10 degrees all year round, pretty much. You might get a day or two it's 18. You might get a day or two it's 2.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Yeah. Whereas in Montreal, in the winter it would go to minus 35, and usually for like 7 or 8 days in a row. And in the summer it's 35 above.
Right.
And you still have to work. And
well, I have a sister who lives in Italy.
Oh yeah.
And she's due home this weekend.
It's very hot there, though, eh?
Yeah, 38, 40 degrees, and humid. She hates the summer.
Well, I'm heading to Pakistan in 8 days.
Right.
To travel around there for 2 weeks.
Take retired then?
No. That's my goal though. I said, I told them at work, I said, I'm going to retire by 60. So my 60th birthday, that's it, whether we can afford it or not.
Right,
So I started the YouTube channel 2 years ago.
Right.
And I figure hopefully by then, so that'll be like 4 years to get up and running where I'll be making a little bit of money to be able to subsidize my retirement travel around. That's
Well, I'm in the building game. I have your own building firm. And I'm coming 68. I'm still working.
I know.
Still as busy as ever.
Oh yeah, but if you have to like what you're doing.
Yeah, I do.
So
Yeah.
if you, see, yeah. Whereas I like traveling and that. I don't
Right.
think so. I don't want to wait till I'm 67 or 8
And then think it's start family.
not be able to enjoy it and that. Like last year I hiked the Langtang trek. I was up 4,000 meters in the Himalayas.
Very good.
And then the year before I did Ben Nevis. That was the
Right.
first big mountain, and I said, so I started to get the like of it. So
What's this?
it's a camera, a little GoPro camera.
All right, right.
So I bring that along and I record it, my little adventure. So that my adventure this week was hitchhike from Wexford to get to like Belfast and then go to Carrickfergus, find a place to stay tonight, whatever that is, and then go and do the castle, because I remember the castle was there in 2001. It was a beautiful castle.
Right.
And then also look up a few grave sites and stuff, and that was my challenge for the weekend, just for the crack, you know?
Well, I'll tell you about Carrickfergus Castle.
Yeah.
You'll not believe this, but I'm into my cars.
Okay.
And I have a wee kit car, wee Westfield. It's like a load of 7.
Yeah.
I have one of those, and there's a car show in Carrickfergus, and I said I'll go to Carrickfergus, bring the car down there, the car show, and I arrived there. Of course, all sorts of cars there. And I'm there. People were walking around and thinking, one of these things come in with a young fellow driving it. Right? This is the oddest car you'll ever see. But he'd come in with this, and he had it, fancy wheels on it, front spoiler, back spoiler, all pimped up. And there were more people going to look at his car than any other car. And I thought, right, I'm going to see if I can find one of those. They're very, very rare, these things.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can find one. So I found one about 3 months ago over in England. So a dealer, so I rang him up and I bought it off him.
Oh, yeah.
Come over here, gearbox is buckered.
Wow.
And I spent the same price that I paid for the car to put a new
get it up.
gearbox into it. And the guy that I bought it off, the dealer that bought it off, he's gone into hiding. So, but we'll find him.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. So this is the first time I've had it out for a run. So,
Okay.
so if you're into Belfast to get some bits and pieces,
It's a big ball of something.
that's what's called the balls and the falls. That's what that's called.
The balls?
The balls and the falls.
Is that?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the falls right here?
The falls up there. Yeah.
I've been.
All right. So you know your way.
There we go. Thank you very much. What's your name again?
Clark.
Clark?
Yeah, and your name is
Mick.
Mick. Okay.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very
and enjoy
much.
Carrickfergus tomorrow.
I will. I
All
will.
right.
Hopefully I find some graves. I probably won't really need that now anymore. So thanks a lot, Clark.
All right.
Cheers. There we go. I'm in Belfast City. That was quick. That was a good adventure. Let's see what the time is. 3:21, and we're in Belfast. So I'm gonna put away my sign, get oriented, look for some accommodation, and maybe a celebratory pint or two once I get the accommodation sorted, and start looking at the plans on how to get the train from here to Carrickfergus in the morning. It's a rainy day, so hopefully it'll be nice and dry tomorrow for grave hunting. I'm standing here looking up for accommodation on hostels, and there is none available. So I was looking up on Airbnb, no good luck. Hostel World. So what I'm gonna do, and also the prices of the hotels jumped a lot from when I was looking yesterday to today, obviously being the day that's in it. It's Friday and the day is, so I'm gonna find a place to have a drink, maybe get a pint, look up my phone and see if we can find accommodation, or maybe we'll be staying over there under the doorstep maybe for tomorrow. We'll see. We'll find a place, I'll let you know, and we'll see where we find it. But we did good time to get to Belfast, so you know, 4 hours. It's 3.5 hours of a straight drive anyway, so it took, you know, a half-hour lag time between there. Plus I got something to eat while the rain was happening in Bansbridge, so we're all good. Here I am walking around in beautiful Belfast, and we're right in front of the City Hall. And there's Tim Hortons, although I'm not a big fan of it here. I don't think coffee's not the same. Oh well. Here's the City Hall, so I'm going to find a place to get a pint, and we'll see if we can find a place for accommodation, and also look up the bus or the train route to get out to Carrickfergus early in the morning. Okay, haven't made it to any destination yet, but good news is I was able to secure a hotel room. I picked one with Booking.com. It was 110. As soon as I pressed it, it said, sorry, it's no longer available. Then there was another one for 128 pounds. That one was. There was one hostel left, but it was for a female room only, so wasn't able to get that. So now I have an 8-minute walk to get to the hotel. Yeah, so because I didn't know when I would get here or how it would be, I couldn't really, you know, book one earlier, but it would be an advantage if you know where you're going to book ahead of time, because the prices were a lot cheaper. But 100 quid for a night in Belfast City is not bad, and it's in the quarter area, like the main downtown. So if you were in Dublin, you'd be spending about 400, 500 for a night. So I guess it's not that bad. So I'm just going to walk to the ring, drop off my bag, and then we'll go and find a place to get a pint and celebrate the voyage of Wexford to Belfast in 4 hours. Go. A little Prime e-assisted vehicle. It's for deliveries. Your man's gone in Donegal Street place, make a delivery. So we're almost near to where my hotel is going to be for the night. I'll show you what 124 pounds gets you in Belfast City. Stay tuned. I do notice since the last time I was in Belfast, which is probably about 2 years ago, yeah, about 1.5 years ago, a lot more homeless and people rough sitting out and that than the last time. Maybe when I come at Christmas time or just after Christmas, they've been moved out or something. But here's, I think this is mine place coming up. What is it? Quarter, the Warren Collection. Yep, here we are.
Can't take your call at the moment. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, press hash.
Okay, so here we are. Not too bad. 3rd floor. Oh, hello. Forget again, 3rd, eh? There. 23. Let's take a look what 120. 23, there we go. There we go. There, let's take a look. So, here's the normal toilet, sink, shower. It's pretty clean though. And that. Very clean. And go to a coffee station. Let's take a look what it looks like in here. That's clean. No smoke in the room, and we have a TV there as well. So I'm gonna let's test the old bed. Let's take off the backpack. And test the old bed. Oh, nice and soft. Actually, it's good. Perfect. And the pillows look good. Let's take a look. See it? It's clean. Approved. It has a decent little view of the park right in front of us. So Now I'm gonna chill out for a bit, and then we'll go get that pint. Welcome everyone. It's getting on to, I think, around 5 o'clock-ish. Let's take a look. Yep, 5:01. So we're gonna take a walk around, find a place to have a pint or two, then get something to eat, and then have an early night, because tomorrow we have a busy day. We're gonna be heading down to Carrickfergus. I picked out where the train station is. Apparently we use every hour, on the hour, to go to Carrickfergus, and it's about a 15-minute ride. So we're right in front of the Belfast Cathedral right here. And they have a spire too, and behind it, similar to what they have in Dublin. Don't really see the use of that, but we're just gonna find a pub. I think I've seen a couple around here. Just want something calm, quiet. Doesn't have to be too rowdy. There's a sign up ahead. I think I'll go try one of those. Have a pint of Guinness. But you know what that's like and how much it costs in Belfast City. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. See if we can find my roots. Don't forget that story I told you about my heritage. You have to watch out for them. See what it likes when they get the when I get my results in the DNA. See if it was worth it. About 170 some odd euros. When I was thinking it was going to be 39. Bit of a crock. Neighborhood cafe. Have you ever seen the rain come down on a sunny day? There's some Guinness signs here, so I think we're looking at the right place. Let's go see what that's like. Duke of York's Bar Belfast. That's pretty cool. A lot of people sitting outside, I guess, is the best bet. Pretty cool. See what it looks like on the inside. I don't know if we'll be able to get a seat, but there's benches outside, so we'll take a shot. And Guinness over here. So I wonder if we order here or just some place here. Very good.
He does know what it is. There's one there. Yeah.
Pint of Guinness, please. Here's the pint of Guinness. It was $6.50 here, pounds. So it's a little bit more expensive than down south, but and very watery. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what it goes. Not bad. Enjoy. I'm just sitting here with my friends from India. They're here. We're gonna enjoy the beer, relax, and then tomorrow we're going to Carrickfergus. So I left that place. They had a nice conversation with my two friends from India. Enjoyed the pint. It's a nice little ambiance place, very decorative. I don't know about $6.50 in pounds for a pint, but you know, it's not too bad. We'll go find another place and sample another one. But at least we found a seat, so that was a bonus. Which way? We'll go up this way. See what's up here. Along this road here, I just turned left and then left and right again, or got lost a bit. Here's a little place. There's a nice little wine bar there, but this place looks, it's second fiddle. It doesn't look that busy right now, so it'll be a good place for myself to just chill with a bit. The other place was a bit of a too manic. It was hard to actually hear them speak. The Indian couple and they're both doing their second masters and that. Very intelligent people, and they like to travel, and 2 new subscribers. Let's go and see what this place is like. just having a couple quiet pints in this place. It's starting to pick up this music here around 8:30. I won't be here then, and we'll head off and we'll get something to eat and call it a night, early night, and watch some telly and chill out. And then tomorrow morning we'll head off and we'll go to Carrickfergus. I'm taking either the train or the bus. So stay tuned to see which one we choose. Alrighty, so it's 7:30 at night. Time to get something to eat. Still buzzing around town. There must have been a shower here because it's pretty wet. I was inside. Had 3 pints of Guinness. One I paid, I tapped, and I declined the conversion, just to let you know. So that was €7.30. And then the second one, the lady didn't actually give me the choice to decline the payment or not, and that actually ended up costing me an extra 60 cents. So just know, it's really important to make sure you decline the conversion. And the third one, I opted to pay cash, the old-fashioned way. So that was $6.20 in pounds. So now, oh, look at that mural on the wall. Looks like sticks or something like that. But I'm gonna go find something to eat and then make my way back towards the hotel. And then we'll chill out for the night, and then tomorrow morning we'll get started on the adventure of going to Carrickfergus and seeing if I can find some graves of my relatives and the Carrickfergus Castle. Okay, so I'm not far from my place. It's just down the road behind me there, straight down for, you know, maybe 200-300 meters straight down. But here's a few little restaurants I see, so I'm gonna chance my arm. What's BFC? That one looks kind of interesting. We'll take a look, see what I can get going down here. We'll walk up here and we'll see what BFC is. Looks like chicken, because there seems to be a chicken there. Oh, Indian cuisine, Agra. Falafel across the road. All right, so we're not too far. I know where I got my bearings back, so we'll see what that's like. Hygiene 5. See that little right on the inside. I don't know. Here's the prices. I think I'm gonna go for the Indian, take the hot, spoil myself, go for the Indian. This one, the prices are cheaper than that, but we'll go inside here. Here's the menu here. I'm gonna try to put the lights in that, but chicken, lamb biryani, $17.95, korma, and all that. So they have all stuff. And this one has a food hygiene rating of 5 as well, except I don't see any flies. So it's the same menu from that side. Just take a look. Stay tuned to see what I chose. So I've ordered, and you'll find out what I ordered. I asked for the waiter's recommendation, so you'll see when it gets here. I didn't go for the biryani, and I got a Merlot red wine and a cheesy naan, which is similar to a cheese prata. So, this is complimentary they gave me, so we're gonna have some of this. Any bad? So we'll give this a shot. So it's chutneys. This is like mint and chili, and then some papadums. Alright, so we'll give this. This part's very good, right here. Very spicy. I'll put a little onions on it. Give it a shot. Very good. It's so spicy. This is the yogurty one. The sweet, and then the onions. So there's cheese. Is it not a prata? Cheese. And then here's the main. Looking forward to trying this. So far it's been very good. The complimentary stuff was really nice. So, it's chicken. Here we go. Okay, we'll start with that. And then, oh wow, the bread looks nice. There's nice cheese on the inside. So we'll get this stuck into this. Very good. So I'll stick under this and I'll let you know how it was in the end. That was very tasty. That's all done. So now, head back to the hotel, having a nice relaxing evening, chill, recharge the batteries. Tomorrow morning, get up, have the continental breakfast, head to the bus or train, and Carrickfergus, here we come. You're ever in Belfast? I would recommend this place. Agra Indian cuisine. So it's £23 for the wine, the cheese naan, not a prata, cheese naan, and then the chicken. It was really, really well done. Cucumbers, I didn't eat the cucumbers, I ate the tomatoes. So your man Sonny from the Best Ever Food Review Show would be happy. And now we'll just head back to the apartment. It's about 8:40 in the evening. We'll walk up, take our time. We're about 5 minutes away, and I'll chill out, and we'll get started in the morning. That's the cathedral at the evening, which is located almost opposite to my hotel. Not quite, but the light's shining on it. Nice evening sky, just before it gets dark. Welcome to Belfast. Good morning, everyone. Got up and had my shower, and here's the breakfast hours. But we'll miss that. It's only 7:30, and I've already had my shower. Here's what it looks like. Not really up for it anyways. I'll grab a coffee somewhere. And we have the lift here, but it's on the ground floor. So the lift is slow, but I had a very good sleep, very comfortable bed. And also the shower was amazing. So, hi, how are you? And then we're gonna head down to go to the bus. We're gonna try to find where the bus is for Carrickfergus. I was gonna take the bus opposed to the train because someone told me online that the train drops you off farther from the castle, whereas the bus drops you right out front of the door. So, and I think it's £4 for the bus. We'll see. But which floor are we on? The floor? Ground floor? No. I'm lost. First floor. Let's keep going. I was talking, I got sidetracked. Yeah, so fresh as a daisy. I was up at 6. And no, nice. Can't complain. Luggage room. Stairs. And here we go. Okay, express checkout key drop-off point. Well, actually that's simple enough. It was like a mailbox. You lifted up the top and dropped it in. Okay, so let me get my orientation. I have to go to where the city hall is. Maybe I'll go to Tim Hortins. Try the old Tim Hortons, give you a recommendation on that. Remember last time I tried it, it was like 2.5 years ago, and it was very watery. I like my coffee strong. Tim Hortons doesn't cut it here. I know it used to be okay when I was in Canada, but the donuts are donuts. I still like, if I had a choice, Krispy Kremes would be my favorite, but I think they're expensive. Like when we were coming up to Belfast yesterday, we stopped at a place at Apple Greens, and they sold Krispy Kremes, and a dozen would cost you £20. So here it is, a bright sunny day. Now my phone said it was supposed to be periods of rain today, so we'll hedge our bet. So I'm going to find the graves show you the castle today, and then we'll head back. I am looking at probably the best method would be the bus. It runs more regularly, so we'll probably take the bus to the airport and the airport to Wexford. And it says it's about an average of a little over 5 hours of a trip. When you're considering, it took me 4 hours to get up here hitchhiking. I don't know. So I'm a very strong recommending of the hitchhiking. It's an excellent way to move around the country, and you get to meet nice people. The city looks deserted. You see the sun reflecting on the building there beside the clock. Coming up to the Golden Arches, McDonald's. That would be normally a safe option and that, but nah, I might try the Timmy's just to get the Canadian and Belfast experience. Probably will regret that because I think it'll be a lot more expensive and not as great, but oh well. If it's good for Usain Bolt. It's an interesting story about him. 2 weeks before any race, all he ate was chicken McNuggets. Reason being, it's the one place, though it's so chemicalized and all controlled, it's protein, and it also has a 0% chance of you getting sick. That was a big thing with an athlete before the Olympics and stuff. You couldn't afford to get sick, so he would eat McDonald's nuggets for 2 weeks before every race. Interesting fact. Hey Dale Phillips, if you're watching, our friends of Dale Phillips, here's your Ranger store in Belfast City. There's Belfast City Hall as we come across it to the crossroads here. Big building in the center of Belfast, kind of the center. Tim Hortins Cafe and Bake Shop. £1 breakfast when you buy any drink. Let's go see what this is like. Tim Hortons. Oh, you buy it here. Let's try this. Eat in. Okay. Let's look at the breakfast is. Let's see. That. Looks like a. Let's go with the sausage, egg, and cheese. Muffin stack. Let's try this one. Dressing. Let's go with the old red sauce. Making a meal. Sure. And original dark roast. Let's go with the dark roast. Just get a small. We've got traveling to do. Dairy. Single cream. Sweetener, no. First shot, no, nothing. So changes. Okay, add to order. £5.80. Okay. Order to pay. Do I want Timbits, donuts, box of donuts? No. Pepper, insert cards, right? Okay, 4023. That's my order number. Okay, so we have, here's the donuts. Timbits. Chocolate brownie looks good. $3.29, free beer. Maple caramel. Maple dip. Apple fritters are good. You buy little dark roast coffees. And then the premium bread. Wonder what that would be like. We'll just wait for our meal. 4023. Good.
4023?
23, yep.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
Cheers. Okay, you get a hash brown too. Then you get the egg McMuffin, the lopsided cheese. We'll have to remedy that. Okay, let's fix the cheese. There we go. And there are no napkins. So, let's give this a shot. Not bad. Not too bad. So I'll finish this, and then we'll go find the bus to Carrickfergus. That wasn't too bad actually, and the coffee's not bad. The dark roast is. I think the last time I must have had the regular roast, and it was weak, but the dark roast is not too bad. And I got my little list of names to find at the gravesite. So now let's get out, see if we can find this bus. Just a question. Just a quick question. Do you know where you can get the bus to Carrickfergus?
Oh, Catflip. No, because that's Ulster bus.
Is it?
Yeah,
Someone said it's behind the City Hall.
behind the City Hall, so
Yeah.
it would be that what? Carrickfergus.
Carrickfergus. And like White Abbey and.
I know. Oh right, White Abbey and that, right? Yeah. So, oh no, well the stop's changed, so it's a 2 service.
Okay.
Is it sort of like Jordanstown, that sort of way?
Not really sure.
Whereabouts in Carrickfergus do you need?
Just the castle. Supposedly it stops right at the castle.
I see. I couldn't tell you because I don't know if that's Ulster bus and there's no one to bloody ask.
No, I know.
And that see the tourist place. That's where there's no inspectors.
Yeah, that won't be open for a while.
Metro do a service, a 2 service.
Yeah.
That goes as far as it goes to Carrickfergus, but I don't think it goes to the castle.
Okay. I'll walk around it. I'm gonna try behind the castle first.
All right, then.
Behind the City Hall. But thanks a lot, eh?
Okay.
Thank you. Ciphering the bus situation, so I'm gonna take a walk over to the train station. See, try my hand at that. Like, it's just confusing. I looked on the app there, and there's just several buses, and they don't really say where it is to get it, what bus number, where to go. Or maybe I'm just having problems with it. Like, maybe somebody else that's familiar with it can find it good. But we're not too far from the train station, supposedly Leighton Place. So we're gonna go check out. I think it said it leaves in 57 minutes or something. So we might take the train. I think it's like a 15-minute journey. Anyways, we'll see. Place. Lanyon Place. Sorry, why do you keep saying wait? Lanyon Place. And the gas works are right here. I shouldn't have thrown away my sign for Carrickfergus. I should have just put my thumb out and found a way out. I probably would get there quicker. Ah well, live and learn. I think hitchhiking is definitely an easy way to get around, you know, especially if you have a sign that tells where you need to go to or at. People are generally kind and they get you as close as it can. Look what I found. Lanyon Place Station. It's a big old building. I think I remembered it once. I think this is the train that you could take to go to Conway too. That's where I took it from once. When I came up for to do the St. Patrick's Day parade in Belfast. Yeah, I took the train there. I remember. I got on the wrong bus. That's right. There we go. We're going to be there soon. Find out about the timings. Hi there. To Carrickfergus.
One way or return?
I'll do one way now because I'm not sure what time I'll be coming back at.
You can get the. Are you coming back a day?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
get the return for £9.10. You can come back any time.
Okay, good. And then I can take the.
Pick any train.
I could take the train back to Dublin later on. So that's good. We'll get the train. So it's a day return then, eh?
Yep.
All right. And where do I get that from?
You can either go platform 4. Platform 4.
Platform 4. When does it leave? Do you know?
8:55.
8:55. Thank you very much.
Hi there.
Hi. Yeah. I'm going to Carrickfergus.
Carrickfergus just on the platform 4.
Thank you very much. There we go. Now make sure not losing this, because happy days. Lanyon Place, platform 4. So we're getting there. Not too many people coming. It's a little early. It's only 5 minutes, so bag of beer. And nice comfy seats. Even has a little rail here. Very impressed. So it's leaving in 7 minutes. And we're going to be heading up towards Carrickfergus. Looking forward to it. I checked online and the castle opens up at 9 a.m. So it's perfect timing. We'll be able to get there, go around, tour the castle, and then go look for the gravesite for Carrickfergus.
This train calls at York Street, White Abbey, Jordanstown, Green Island, Troopers Lane, Clipperstown, Carrickfergus, Downshire and Whitehead. In the interests of passenger safety, your attention is drawn to the following safety information. Passenger alarm units are located at each door. They should only be used in the event of an emergency. Please read the instructions alongside each of these devices. In the event of an emergency, please follow staff instructions.
My seat because we're going that way. Don't like riding backwards when possible. There's the world famous Harlan and Wolff. They made the Titanic here many, many years ago. That was quick. Try to find a way to get out of here. It's 9:20 now. So it was 25 minutes to get here. Train station at Carrickfergus. Let's try to get the old Google phone out and see where the castle is. I imagine it's that way. And then we have to find where the graveyard is too. Okay, let's orientate us. Here we are. Castle. I think we're going in the right direction anyways. Welcome to Carrickfergus. Carrickfergus Masonic Center. is it 98 or 88? Hard to say. It looks like it's fallen off. Looks like in 98. Victoria Street. So that's where we have to find Victoria Street later. Interesting paint job on the car. Alrighty. I would say we cross here. Let's cross at the pedestrian. There we go. That was the beeping sound. There's a church over there. Wonder if they have a graveyard there. That's seen better days. That's sightly. I can see the castle in the background over there. That looks like false windows and that for the antique place. Scales and tails. I think if we just keep walking, we'll get to it. North Street. There's another old church. There's graveyards there. We'll go take a look at that. That's promising. There's a church there. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. But first we'll go to the castle. And then we'll see if we're finding tombs. Well, grave markings actually, but now I've seen online on the My Heritage, there was a picture of one. I think it was my great-grandfather, what it looked like, so I have an idea of what it looks like, but it's like finding a needle in a haystack too. If the haystack was a whole bunch of, you know, grave markings, but it's still early in the morning, so you see all the places haven't opened up yet. The barber shop's open now. £12 for a haircut. That's not bad. It's cheaper than the home. And here we're walking up to the water, so it's a couple minutes walk. It's not bad. Didn't drop me off right at the front, but the Central Bar. Jeez, is that open already? Oof. Oh, it's a Witherspoon's. There we go. Cheap ale. Who's there to load up? Rumors, Coffee House. Okay, what's the best way to get to? There's our walking door. Well, there's the castle. That's where we want to go. Maybe get a thumbnail. Get a thumbnail here. We get it. Now, let's press the old signal button for walking. War memorial there, sandbags in front, the soldiers and a cross. Here's the castle here. I'm just gonna take a picture with my phone. See the castle. I was here in 2001 the last time I was at the castle. Carrickfergus Castle RAOB Social Club. We'll look at what it goes out. So here's the little harbor here in front. Look at the castle, what it goes out to. Wow. Really neat, eh? Carrickfergus State Care Monument. It's well preserved on the way up. Nice walkway. You know, they have it modernized on the side of the old. Let's see how much it costs. Did you know? Oh yeah, this is interesting. If you ever seen the Celtic Abbey tour that I did, the murder holes, they have that. So at the doorway, they would actually have a hole right above where they would drop hot ashes, coal, even hot sand onto the people coming in. There's your man guarding the place. Purchase tickets. Please purchase admission tickets at Visitor Center. Where's the Visitor Center? This should be the Visitor Center.
There's also
Let's take a look at the shop first. Oh, that looks good on you.
Do you want to shoot balls now? Do you want to get down, Jude? Come on, get down.
there you go. There's the wee guide for you.
These are cool.
Thank you. So just like this bottom door then, okay?
Where?
See just where it says to the castle.
Oh wow.
Did you have one of them hats on, Rocco?
Wonder if Ronan would like any of these.
Let me see it. Wow. Wow.
£10.99. Not too bad for overnight.
Can you get down, Jude?
Oh wow.
Come on, get down.
You come back through here, so don't be worrying. You'll see it on the way back through.
We'll buy these, will we? Wow.
Hi.
Look at this.
How you doing?
Let me see it.
That's what it looks like here.
How you
Hello.
doing? So how many of you are coming?
Just myself.
Just yourself.
I'm just walking around. Do I don't have to have a guide, do I? Or
No, I'll give you a little guidebook. There's a map inside,
Very
just
good.
like this one.
Yep.
You can have a look around. So,
That's sort of cheap.
Now, you wouldn't happen to know where grave sites are around here in Carrickfergus?
grave sites.
Yeah, because my great-grandfather and great-great-grandfather and grandma are all from in Carrickfergus.
Right, okay. It just depends. There is a graveyard over beside the oldest church here. St.
That's the
Nicholas'
one I
Church.
just saw coming in here,
Yeah,
right?
so there's a graveyard beside it. Other end, there's another old graveyard on the North Road, just past the railway bridge.
Okay.
After that, then you're out to Victoria Cemetery. There's also a cemetery on the Prospect Road. It could be that if it's quite an old graveyard, that it could be in the one on the North Road or Victoria.
Victoria,
Yeah, and also try St. Nicholas's Church as well. So
They're all walking distance, though.
no,
right?
they're not.
They're not, eh? Okay.
They're not.
Okay.
The one on the North Road, it's a very tiny one. It's just off the side of the leisure centre. The one on Victoria Road, you could walk to it, but it's going to take you a good half hour.
Okay.
And it's more a modern one that don't ask me when it first opened, but yeah, it's
All right. I'll just.
so £6 then for your at the minute. What? I'm just trying to put stock out because it's like, whoa!
Thank you very
thank
much.
you so much. So just head out this back door, and again, your little guide, there's a map just like this. You're here now.
Yep.
Go around and do the tower first.
Okay.
There's also a have a go archery that they're setting up at the minute, but they'll
Okay.
start off at 10 o'clock. And then when you're coming back through, I'll show you on the map where all the graveyards are.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
There we go. So, let's go take a look at the castle first. So it might be more of an adventure. So, see if we could get. Hopefully, they're in that first grave that we've seen. Like, didn't anticipate a half an hour walk or even further. Very nice. That's the archery they're setting up. Oh yeah. Cool. No entry. model of it. Schomburg Siege, 1689. Come on.
Thank you very much.
It's a little tight by itself. So. Feasts. This is where they'd have feasts, I guess. Banquets.
Right, let's go, boys.
It's warm in here.
This must be where the hot water food is.
Oh wow. Do not touch. It's very warm in here. It's very humid. And there's where the head of the house would be sitting.
That's where the king would have sat. He's supposed to sit in the king's seat.
It's very cool. Look at the walls, how thick they are. They must be about 5-6 feet thick. Yep.
Oh, there's the king having a poo. He's having a poo. Look, that's his toilet. Ew. You on the dummy? That must be where there's dragon. Look.
Oh, it's very nice here. And here's that chest that I remember. Like I said, the walls are so thick. Here's the armor that the knights wear. It's heavy. Here's the harbor. Wonder if you can go down that way. So, that was a cool walk inside the castle. Let's go walk around the rest of this yard. Queen sitting there looking out at the sea, maybe. ship to come in. Looks like train thing. Wheel, train rudders for moving around. Oh, for guns. That's what it is. To move around big guns. And that's where you go to get into Stockade. You're a bad guy. Oh, what's here? Oh. This is where the kitchen was. What's in here? Here's probably quarters for servants and stuff. Stockade's locked. He's looking out. Gilbert, the master gunner. Let's just walk up here, up these stairs. Do not climb up there. There's the harbor view. And if you see all the way down there, the yellow mast there of the Harmon and Wolf. So that's how close we are to Belfast. And that's about it. You can't really go much more. You got. And there's the view of inside. Very good. It's unlocked anyways. Ooh. I wonder if this is some sort of prison or something. We'll keep off the grass. There's a bathroom here. I might go to the bathroom. Right. On the outside. It's a big castle. And they had a chess set up there you can play. Last time I was here in 2001 though, it wasn't a carpet chess. It was actually painted on the floor. It's probably easier to maintain the carpet, but it was more authentic the last time. So that would be protecting the harbor here. Let's go up this side. The Great Escape. But before the Great Escape, let's go up there. Here's Carrickfergus Town. What it looked like back then. St. Nicholas Church, John de Courcy, 1182. Carrickfergus Bay. And then that's what it would overlook. Take a look at the old My Heritage site, because it has some information on the grave site, so we'll see if we get lucky that way. escape. So I guess you lower down stuff. Lots of little places in here to look around for your £6. It's not too bad. Now we'll go downstairs to the bottom part one. And see the guns will be able to be moved around. And then take a look what's down here, but that's, we'll see. Cuthbert the crossbowman. Okay, so he would be positioned here. Let's fire around. So you'd have almost a 360-degree position to fire on. Very good. You can see it on the pivot. So we could have a wide range of firing positions. So if anyone's trying to get to the shoreline, fairly nice castle. And then we'll just park up here. And that should be about it for me anyways, and then we'll try to find the grave of one of my relatives. And over there on the ledge, I hope you enjoyed this. If you are enjoying my adventures, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like. Doesn't cost anything. Hit the bell button, you'll be notified when my videos are uploaded. Okay, so that's it. Come to the end. Next stop, we're gonna try to find one of my ancestors. So I got 3 to look at. One of them's just not too far from here. And the second one's not too far as well. Third one's about a half an hour away. So I might take a taxi to that one. And that one is the one where I know my great-grandfather is at. That's at Victoria Cemetery. So we should get one of them in and then head back in and try to discover how we make our way back. I know I'm going to take the train back because I have the ticket already. But we'll see what else we get back to, how we get back to Wexford. So stay tuned. Enjoy the journey. Grave site. So we'll see, take a look here. And then we'll head to the Victoria one. So I got my little handy list here. So we're looking for McFall, Hawthorne, Johnson, McAllister.
All the unknown lemons thrown may look different from what you've dreamed. Colors and contrast making it art. What if happy can be built? Tuning into all that's good. Lucky I learned what lemons can do. Lucky they let me here with you. Lucky. Ain't it funny? Thought I was lacking. Then I realized all is within. Are your thoughts friend or foe?
I'm just visiting. I might have the cash, but just in case. Gonna go see my great-grandfather's.
Right.
I have a whole bunch around Carrickfergus, but I can't find the other ones, so chances are if he's there, maybe the other ones are.
Could be, yeah.
Usually you go to where the rest of your families are. It's a nice castle though.
Yeah.
It's well maintained anyways. Been to a lot of castles before and they're just falling apart or stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of visitors now. Over the summer months with the cruise ships in, it would be
Yeah,
constant during the week. You know, 1 to 2 ships in every day for sort of May through till September, you know, so
yeah.
gets a lot of visitors.
Just did it for something to do. For yesterday I left Wexford
Right.
at 11 o'clock in the morning and I hitchhiked.
Right.
And I was in Belfast city centre at the city hall by 3 o'clock.
That was good going. Yeah.
Sure, you couldn't. It would take you almost that to drive. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, and I did it in 4 hours. I'm trying to get people to do more hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Say it's an easy way to get around, and people are friendly.
Yeah.
But a lot of the young kids and that they won't do it. They say no, it's not safe. And
Yeah.
I said,
How many lifts did you get then?
3.
3?
Yeah. About a month ago, I went to the Iron Islands. So I hitchhiked from Wexford, 4 lifts in 3.5 hours, and I was in Galway City. The longest I waited was like maybe 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to Pakistan in 8 days, and I'm even going to try to hitchhike one of my trips. I'm going from Lahore to Islamabad.
Right.
I think on the way back I'll try to hitchhike there. Might be a little bit harder with the language and that, but
Save a lot of money. Saves you a lot of money.
It does, and you get to meet people. I like to meet different people and that. You know, it's boring just sitting on a bus or by yourself or whatever. So, although I'll be taking probably a bus or train home after this, so I haven't decided which way. It's actually going to take me longer to get home than it did to get here. Because I think the bus schedule was like a little over 5 hours, 2 different buses. The train's nice here though.
Where did you stay last night then?
It's a hotel I got at the last night. I was trying to get a hostel, but they were all booked except for one had a bed for female only room. But I was lucky enough, it cost me £110.
Yeah.
But it was a nice one. It was, where was it? It's right near the, what's it called? Quarter of something. Anyways, a big...
Cathedral Quarter?
No, it's quarters of something. I even deleted it off my phone, so I can't even check. But it was nice enough. It was centrally located and clean.
There you go.
Oh, very good. Thank you very much.
Card down, yeah. Shoot.
Thank you very much.
No worries at all. Thank you.
Thanks. Is there any taxi ranks around here usually, or?
We're the only one in Carrick, so and you get a wee card.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Very good. Here we are. Let me get myself sorted. Oh. Got my card. So it's £6 to get here, so quicker than walking. If I can get that back and then hop on the train, return in Belfast, and we'll figure out if we can get the train back to Wexford, or do we have to go the other way. So, well, this is a good sign. The first one I see is a Johnston. No, Sarah Johnston's one of my relations. So, and Just looked on here. There's a wall here. There's a whole bunch more. Oh my gosh. Might be here for a while. Now, I think that's newer stuff, so hopefully it'll be on this side. That's while I'm walking, but da 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 da. That's the trumpets playing for success. I think we're in luck. Here I'm crossing over. Here we go. Here is the grave site of my great-great-grandfather. William David, 17th of May, 1964. Yep, William David Hodder. Born December 28, 1890. And also, son there, George, is there. Oh, parents, Rachel McFall. So they're here as well. So, okay. Wow. It's a little surreal that we finally found it in. Look at the graveyard around us. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Take off my bag here. Maybe get a thumbnail. That was a quest and a half. I got something special I'm gonna take it now. I brought a wee something from all the way from Wexford. A little bit of Powers whiskey. Emily got it for me from her bingo night. So I said I'd bring it up here, and if a toast to my great-great-grandfather and, well, I guess my great-great-great-grandfather and grandmother as well. Sláinte. Hits the spot. Can't believe I managed that task. So, wow. Done and dusted. Successful weekend. Now let's see how I get back to Wexford. Join me. The taxi is the same one that got me here. Well, same company. It might not be the same driver. We're gonna go back to the station and we'll wait for the return train back to Belfast. And then we'll see which way we go. But very good. Successful day. Victoria Cemetery. Still can't believe it because there was a lot of graves there. And I found it in 15 minutes. Very successful day. Oh, only took you 15 minutes to find my great-great-grandfather and great-great-grandmother's grave. 15. I looked at there first, and I looked at it and I said, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have a hope. Then I looked on the other side, there was the newer ones.
Yeah.
And then, but no, I found it.
That's good.
Yeah.
My wife would have done all that.
Yeah, eh?
She's down there now too. She's 3 years old. Whenever she would have done the family train that, and that's what on my day off.
Yeah.
That's the last job. Only round the corner. Yeah. On my last, on the day off, my wife would have me around all the cemeteries here. So she would have, and she was right back to the 1700s and that, and probably further. And she found family online.
Yeah.
In Australia.
Okay.
Got very friendly with them. They were Skyping every sort of fortnight. 1 week it was in the morning and the evening, the way the time difference.
Yeah.
They took turns. And then she eventually went over to Australia and stayed there with them for 3 weeks.
Wow.
They went to a few graves and that over there. And she loved that. Like, she loved doing that. That was her whole life. So it was doing that.
No, I just did it. My sister was bugging me to get my DNA done.
Yes.
And so I said, I'd do it. And then when you did it, they automatically start filling out your family trees.
Yes.
And that. So my grandfather's side, there's tons on it. Goes back generation. But my granny's, I only have my great grandmother because they were on the other side.
Yes.
So there wasn't very much of theirs, but my grandfather's side was all in Carrickfergus for years and years. He grew up Carrickfergus, but they actually had a plantation in, I think it was in either Pakistan or India.
Right.
So he grew up half his life in India. Yeah. And he met my granny, and then they had to move to Canada.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it does be surprising where it takes you, doesn't it?
Well, that's it.
It really is. Do you take a few photos and that down?
Yeah, I have videos and that. I have a YouTube channel. I travel around. I'm heading to Pakistan in 8 days, so.
Right.
So I just like to travel around. I hitchhiked actually from Wexford to Belfast yesterday.
Right. Oh, very good.
I left at 11 o'clock in the morning from Wexford. I was in Belfast City at 3 o'clock.
Very good.
3 people.
Yeah.
Every time I went to put my thumb out, I think I'd have to say less than 2 minutes.
Yes.
I was picked up.
Aye.
So I'm trying to prove to people that you can actually still hitchhike around.
I know. Why?
It is. It's very, and it's nice. You get to talk to people, and you know, it breaks up the travel for them too.
It does indeed.
You know,
instead of traveling, they're sitting talking to themselves.
Well, if you go on a bus and that like that, so I'm gonna get it on the way back. I'm probably gonna take, I don't know, train or bus, and it's gonna actually take me longer. It's gonna take me over 5 hours to get home.
Right, to Wexford.
To Wexford.
Right.
And you know, it'd be a boring ride, whereas the other way around it was exciting, and then you don't know who you're gonna meet, and if someone's gonna collect you or whatever.
Yeah. It's just smaller than people think, so it is.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting about.
A lot of young people think you can't do it. I think it's just they don't like to be rejected. So when they stick their thumb out and a car goes by, they look at it as being rejected, as opposed to, you know, just looking for the one that'll stop.
Yeah.
And it's a state of mind, that's all.
Oh, it is, certainly. I find you nowadays, even they're upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, they're taxing downstairs for parents to do this or do that for them. Bring this up. I mean, my daughter, what's she doing there? She wants me to bring her sandwiches. Let me tell her to get down there ours down. On the total different generation.
Yep, yeah.
So that's it. This here, you want to see them trying to give me your job, they'll let him give me it. But for some reason he thought that I hadn't, and it took it off me, and then he tried to give me it again, but he was ringing me. And he says, where you're sitting, he says, that's why I'm stressed out. This is in the office. Yeah. He says the mast has been down in barn. That area, so you can't get a signal in your bloody phone. So it is for whatever he's using. But I find that no matter where I'm going, you can't get a signal in these things. But apparently Carrick, that's what's wrong. The couple of masts are down.
Yeah. I know, it was a good trip there.
Yeah.
I like coming up to Belfast. I come up at least once a year.
Yeah.
I usually like to go see the ice hockey.
Yes, right. You go and watch the Giants?
Yeah, the Giants. It's a good crack. And it's affordable too.
Yeah. There's a couple of my friends, they're big into it, so they are.
Oh, very good. Okay. Tenner here. There we go. I keep the change.
Sure. Yeah, thank you. Safe journey onwards.
Thank you very much. Oh, make sure I got everything. Yeah, got my phone. Thank you. There we go. So now we have to find when the train goes back to Belfast. So it's €7 to get back. The other way, on the way there was $6.80, but it was on the card, so it'll probably cost me the $7. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's see. Days. Your man said that the next place to Lanyon is in 5 minutes. So I'll give you a rundown on what time it is and how we did getting to Carrickfergus, the castle tour and the grave. 10:49. 10:49. So in 5 minutes. So wow, we're doing really good. Now I'll start looking up on ways to get home. Oh, we're on the train heading to Lanyon Station. I booked that, so I'll get into airport around a little after 4, so I'll probably take the 4:30 bus to Wexford. If all goes well, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, be home by 7 o'clock. Okay, so we made it back to the Belfast now. I have about an hour and a half to kill. I'm going to enjoy myself, my own free time. I won't probably show you the rest of the journey because pretty boring. It's 2 buses, so I'm taking the bus at 2:10. I'll get into the airport at 4:10 and 4:30 jumping on Wexford bus, and I should be home by 7:15. So by the time I get home, it's 6:30. So it's taking me 5.5 hours to get home as opposed to the 4 hours to get here. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like. Hit the little like button, it helps me, and don't forget to leave a comment. Now I'm gonna get geared up for take a little bit of a break. We're going to be going to Pakistan in 8 days. So Saturday will be, this one will be uploaded, and I'll probably have a week before the next one. I'll throw a few shorts up there, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then we'll get mad at it in Pakistan. So we're just heading out of the station now, and we'll walk into the city, kill some time, get something to eat, and then head home. Quick recap, I met a great gentleman who walked from all the way from the train station to the Crown Bar. Crown Bar is a historic pub in Belfast. Claim to fame, I think even Jerry Adams worked here behind the bar. So we had 2 pints, we had a good chat, new subscriber, and just looking around. All these little cubbies and that little places there, they're all reserved and stuff. Really nice. So I'm just waiting. I still have another 2 hours till I have to get my. It's exactly 2 hours till my my bus. So I'm gonna finish this pint, and then I'll head off and get something to eat. But this will be me signing off for sure. I just had a quick little talk about, he saw my GoPro and he started talking. We had a great conversation.